So I'm just doing a video update because I've been feeling kind of cranky lately, and I'm going through some hormonal changes that I think I should share, so that way you know that you're not alone doing this. One of the biggest changes is the fact that I've been more of a dick than normal. My friends have always called me an asshole, and that's just how my personality has always been. I am bipolar and I am ADD, and I'm taking a medication for the ADD portion. So I'm already a little off kilter to begin with. So let's just say that's called fire, and then you had testosterone to that fire, and it makes it a little bit worse. Okay, a lot worse some days. And then I find it even worse, even more so, when it's during that time, like right now would be when I'd be normally PMSing. And it's just exponentially higher as far as being in dick mode goes. I have a habit of really bad commitment issues, so I have a habit of running away. Instead of dealing with the problem head on, grabbing it by the horns, and kind of just putting up with it and figuring it out, my first response is to run. And I've done that, and I've hurt someone who loves me a lot by doing that recently, and it's just, I'm not getting what I need, and I'm being very selfish with what my needs are. When you're taking testosterone, there are certain things that become more primal, and more instinctual, and more insatiable as far as desires go. And it tends to take over your mind if those things are not being fulfilled on a regular basis. So you need to keep that in mind, that even though testosterone may be adding fuel to the fire, it's not so much of an excuse as it is slightly a reason, but you are still you, so you need to be able to take responsibility for your actions. And I highly recommend, if you're in a relationship, have a girlfriend who loves you a lot and is putting up with your shit right now, to do you both a favor and get some counseling. This is going to be something you're going to need in order to keep that beautiful woman in your life, because you're asking so much of them. You're taking so much from them to be strong yourself. You are using them as a pillar of strength while you're being weak. And even though I know in your trans mind you're like, I'm a man, I'm not weak, I'm never going to be weak. No, that's bullshit. Because you're changing everything. You're going from a car run on gas to diesel without really changing much of the physical attributes of that to make it happen. So you're pulling a lot of strength from your partner, from your loved ones, from your family, and I think everybody around you is really going to need to understand where you're coming from, and you also need to know what they need from you to be strong, so they can be strong for you and keep holding your hand through this process. So take my word of advice that when you start acting out of control, you're going to realize that you're going to know when you're acting out of control, and you need to fucking handle your shit. And you need to sit down and think about it. My transition co-pilot, if you want to call her that, told me that she's just going to go ahead and throw my ass in timeout. So, and to think about things before I make any or more irrational decisions about stuff. So this is for all the partners out there, that we're sorry. We are very much sorry. We appreciate everything you do. We love you so much from the bottom of our heart. Just understand that at the end of all this transition, we are going to be the man that you need us to be strong for you, and to be your husband, your boyfriend, everything. But right now, we are switching gears, and it takes a lot out of us, and sometimes when our head is so shoved far up our ass that we can't see straight, we don't see you and what you need, and we forget about you, and we're sorry. We are so sorry for forgetting about you, but we didn't realize that we are, and you need to tell us if we are. You need to put our ass in line. Remember, you have zipper control. Don't forget that. So use that power for good, and ass check us when you need to. For all the trans guys out there, don't forget about your girls. Don't forget about what they love. Don't forget about the little things. Don't forget that they still need you to be as in touch with your womanly side as you've been before the transition. So remember what their favorite things are. Remember to cuddle them. Remember, they need that. They still need that. That's what they drew you to you in the first place and kept you around. So don't lose that part of you that they love so much. I think that's it for now, as far as that's concerned. Another thing is, I'm going to do a video on shaving, even though I only have one patch. One small patch is not really doing much of anything, other than make me go, ooh, I got something to feel there, ooh, something. I got baby hairs growing along the side. I'm feeling like I need to get some Just for Men color, and maybe color those bad boys in so I can get some fucking goddamn sideburns finally. And the hair on the side of my head grows so fast. I feel like I dipped my head in Miracle Grow, because it just it grows within like a week, and it looks like 2 weeks worth of growth. So that's kind of insane. Your barber's gonna love you to death, because now you're gonna come in there so much more often and pay much more money. Stink. Don't forget, you're stinking more. My next shot will be on Thursday, and I already have to put 2 coats of deodorant on, so I went ahead and switched it up, and I went to Body Works, and I got some Macaroon deodorant, and hoping that will kick it in its ass, and I won't smell like ass anymore. So next time I do a video update, it'll probably be after my next shot, and I'll also do a little shaving tidbit for a lot of the trans guys out there who have never shaved before. I've been shaving since I was a kid. Even though there's not much there, I still been doing it just because it makes me feel more like a man. So I hope this is a little bit more informational. Oh, my other thing too, mind you, my next shot, so how many shots have I done? Why can't I remember? You're gonna forget so much. I swear to God, I am a space cadet ever since starting taking tea. My brain is everywhere, and I forget shit all the time, and like these videos, you might be noticing as they progress, sometimes I'm on the ball. This one, I'm not so on the ball. I've been needing a nap. I feel like a 2-year-old that's on a tantrum and needs to be in timeout and a nap a lot of the times. So I think this is my 4th shot. I think. So if this is my 4th shot, and yeah. So you're going to be more forgetful, you're going to smell worse, things are getting, emotions and hormones are going out of control, you're horny as all hell, so you better damn well have somebody that can help you with that. And that's about it. That's all I got. Yeah, I think I had something, but I lost it, see? I got no fucking concentration anymore. Alright, take it easy, guys.